I was just going to show you guys what I'm planning to deliver for my presentation, in case some of you guys weren't able to attend and you might have questions for me you want to approach later. So just covering the UX bits and what the different pieces of the Zen, you made me say it, Zen, the Venn diagrams look like, so you can maybe think about where you fit. Owning your career, which resonates nicely with what we've been hearing from Larry in particular, but excuse me, also when Teresa's talking about establishing a vision for the culture that you want to work in, I think you probably want to start with yourself and figure out what type of practitioner do you want to be, what sort of direction do you want to go in, and then maybe that will ripple out and start to have an impact on your organization as well. But you really need to start with yourself. So when I heard Teresa saying things like, who do you want to be, as well as being intentional and not reactive, that's the sort of thing that I want to walk through. And then when Larry was saying intentionally design your career, and I think that's a really good point to make because we all have the tools as UX practitioners to really think about our process, think about our artifacts, and think about our audiences and the people that we're delivering our deliverables to, but also trying to persuade and influence, and start really positioning ourselves and how we practice to exert greater influence. And then leaving with a plan, because I think when I was thinking through how I wanted to work on this workshop, or what I wanted to help people accomplish, I thought, like, I've been to a lot of conferences and I go, excuse me, and I get really excited and then I leave and it sort of dissipates. You get caught up in life, and so I was thinking, like, we think about artifacts as practitioners, why not create an artifact in this workshop that can persist beyond the conference and become someone's playbook for their career? So that's the goal. And I'm also going to talk about unicorns, because what's a UX conference without discussion of unicorns? And feral professionals, because I'm one of those, and I suspect many people are. Other metaphors, lots of them, and also jerks, but I'm going to say assholes. So metaphors, I have a metaphor problem, and it's going to be your problem too. But I can't help it, and I think it's fun. Like, we tell stories, and metaphors are parts of stories, or stories that we can tell. So, so this is what I'm hoping people will leave with. And some of these, so I wrote this before I saw anything. So it's kind of, own your career, but also a lot about soft skills. We talk about deliverables, and we get caught up in process, and we don't think about how we're doing things. So it's not just what you do, it's also how you do it. And that's what people pay attention to. And when I talk to my peers and presenters, they gave me a lot of feedback. I was asking, what do you look for when you're looking for UX professionals, whether it's your peers or people you're hiring? And a lot of it was the soft skills. And when I said, what's a deal killer, it was basically, don't be an asshole. And it may be scary, but do it anyway.